It's the bald and the beautiful. Everything from Nashville to Hollywood on My Country 96.1.
Cande, we start with Jelly Roll. He was doing an interview, I'm not sure exactly where, but he was asked what he likes to be called in public, like if you're going to address him, which is a legitimate question.
How about Mr. Roll?
Well, or Gelatin, Mr. Gelatin. He says you could drop the roll when you see him and just say Jelly. Just call him Jelly.
Jelly, I love you, man.
Yeah, exactly.
We listen to his music. We love him.
Yeah, of course you do. He's Jelly. He's great.
Jelly. Love you.
There is a very funny post going around of a 50 Cent AI of his big hit from like 20 years ago In the Club, and it's being called Conway Fitty. Yes, like Conway Twitty. And he's joking about making an entrance into country music. It is a joke. He is dressed up like an old-time singer, and they take his smash hit and they turn it into like an old school country song, and it is catchy. I love it.
The whole world's turning country. Look what we've done.
Yes, it's crazy what's going on. Joey Chestnut, the hot dog eating champion, banned from this year's Nathan's contest because he signed a deal with Impossible Foods, which makes fake meat.
So I don't get it. He's not allowed to eat hot dogs anymore. Why would they ban him from that? What difference does it make?
Okay, the fact that you're asking that question really shocks me. You're a grown woman.
I
Cande?
want to know. So what? So he promotes meatless hot dogs. Who cares?
The contest is sponsored, presented, and put together by Nathan's. Nathan's promotes...
And he will eat 60 of them, okay? So, I don't get it.
But they don't want advertisement for the Impossible Foods brand. I don't blame Nathan's at all. I really don't. I don't blame them. Now, if this is a publicity stunt and they're going to work this all out and it's going to add to people tuning in, then that's pretty funny. But no, right now it looks like he is out. However, Netflix has something coming up and a contest that he is supposed to be in there. So,
man, all right. I never watch. I know people that love it. My girlfriend, my son, they love it. They watch it every year. I have to run out of the room. It makes me gag.
All right. A 1979 Boba Fett action figure just sold for $525,000. That makes it the most expensive vintage toy ever sold at auction.
Wow, who would have thought that?
Yeah. On a podcast, I think they were kind of joking around about this question. I can't imagine there is a real movie coming out like this, but Rob Lowe's son asked Rob Lowe who he would want to play him in a biopic if there was one being made, and he immediately said Zac Efron.
Wow, look at that.
I mean, that's not a bad choice, right?
No.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Little similarity there. The Frasier reboot season 2 is going to bring back Bob Briscoe and Gil Chesterton, who were two characters that were former co-workers at the radio station of Frasier. So, if you're a fan of the show, those...
I've seen enough, I think.
All right, those original characters coming back. Paul Giamatti, we love him. He joins Star Trek Starfleet Academy. I'm not sure what show that is or where it is, but he is joining the cast there.
Cool.
And this one, I love, last one. Duran Duran, their huge song Rio back in the day. If you go Google it, you'll see the cover of the single was a woman, a pretty face, like a cartoonish kind of painting of a woman. And the artist, Patrick Nagel, just revealed that it was designed after a model by the name of Marcy Hunt, who was in a 1981 issue of Vogue Paris. That's where he got the inspiration for the painting, for the cover of Rio. And Marcy Hunt heard this story And she was so excited. She's like, oh, my God, when I was a kid, when I was young and a model back in the day, I would dance to all the Duran Duran songs. And I can't believe after all these years I found out that I was the inspiration for the single.
I love that. I wonder if that inspired anybody.
Sorry I laughed. I apologize. ABC NBA Finals Game 3. Netflix with the 5th season of My Next Guest Needs No Introduction, and Hulu with the, I guess it's the premiere date of the Can't Cancel Pride special. It airs today, and then we'll continue on Hulu. You could check it out there. And that's your Bald and the Beautiful Entertainment. Everything from Nashville to Hollywood. We're going to have a gorgeous Wednesday, close to 80. Dublin Deck Hump Day Hoedown, a big night. We've got Southbound and DJ Salty Jim come early for dinner and line dance lessons at 5. We'll be there 7 to 9 with tickets and the wheel of prizes and, of course, T-shirts and everything. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.